Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today, I feel like I'm about to break my neck, first of all. But today I'm doing a video finally about vision boards. Oh my gosh, vision boards, now that I think about it, have really gotten me to where I am. I already knew that based on one particular board that I had, but when I started to think about it more and more, I've had vision boards around me since the beginning of this journey. I've kind of turned everything and any surface that I had into a vision board. This, for example, and mind you, stuff has fallen off, okay, but this was my very first actual vision board. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but one side is like a cork board where you can, use tacks. So I had pictures on this side. The other side is a whiteboard, and I believe I got this from was it Michael's maybe? Or no, I got this from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I just wrote out like the things that I was grateful for on this side, and then I have a quote which is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And the best thing about this vision board is that I have the date, and it's 6/14/2013. Now the bad thing about using this type of vision board is that it had little tacks that went into this cork board, and as you can see, a ton of stuff is missing. So this used to hang in my closet, and when I took it down, a bunch of stuff got stored on top of it, and it pulled like certain things out. So again, this was made in 2013, so this is super old, but there was a picture of a girl who was like super in shape, and it's just funny because now I really think that my body looks like that picture, and a lot of things from this vision board came true. The other thing that became a vision board was this. This is like a little push pin board that I had in my office when I was working in an office, and it used to have a ton of images. It used to have whenever I would finish my races, sometimes I would like hang medals on here and stuff like that. Obviously it doesn't have anything on it because y'all wanna know what really happened. What really happened is that I was so over that job. I was like, F this place. I took all of my stuff down out of my office. I just started ripping stuff off one day, and I took a box home of all of my stuff, right? So it literally looked like I was quitting or being fired, but I was just over it, and I was like, I'm gonna show them better than I'm telling them I'm taking everything. So I took all my stuff down. But yeah, this was one of those things that helped me most of the time while I was there. But today I'm ready to create a new vision board. It is 2018. I hope that you guys are doing well. By the way, leave a comment, let me know, do you still have your Christmas tree up, and when do you take your Christmas tree down? Because I worked really hard on this Christmas tree, and I feel like I should keep it up for 7 days of the new year. What do y'all what do you guys think? Let me know. Let's go ahead and get started on this vision board. I don't know if I'm going to repurpose this board or if I'm just going to go ahead and use this, which is just like a little flat poster board. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. I will say I feel like this is kind of like too much space. I would rather it be on this board, but I need to figure out if I can glue or something like that on corkboard. By the way, all of the supplies that you guys see, if you can see the supplies around me, are from 99-cent only store, or I already have them. So I did not spend a lot of money. You should not spend a lot of money making a vision board. So I'm starting off by just using some magazines that I have at home, and I'm scrolling through and I'm looking for things that pop out to me, things that stand up. Beforehand, I did go ahead and make out a list, and you can kind of see my phone there in the background. That just has like some notes on it of like what I want my vision board to look like, what types of things I want to stand out. And so I'm going based on that and just kind of scrolling through. So here I found my very first picture, and this was just, I think this was in the Dr. Oz magazine, and this was like vegetables and things like that, of course representing clean eating. You guys may be like, well, don't you eat clean already? I would say that 2017 was kind of like not my year of the best, most clean eating. It's very difficult once you kind of like reach your goal weight and you're able to play around a bit more to be like as strict. And so I want to stop eating as many processed foods as I was, and I want to eat a lot cleaner, a lot more fruits and veggies. So that is on my vision board of kind of like a goal that I have for this year. And so I'm just kind of cutting around. I do like to leave a little bit of white space on the outside. I don't know, I think it makes it look kind of like more uniformed in the end. So I'm just cutting around and kind of playing with that. So I am deciding to go ahead and reuse or repurpose the vision board that I had from 2013. I can't believe that. But here I'm just taking all of those tacks out and all of those older things, and as you can see, the picture that I just cut out, I'm kind of placing it and deciding where I want it to go. And then I realized, oh crap, I need to get this off. By the way, freaking 5-year-old dry erase marker is hard to get off, so I'm just kind of scrubbing that off and cleaning it up. As you can see, I was not having the easiest time. Okay, so I'm zooming you guys in a bit now that I've got everything cleaned up. And as you can see, I have my first placement, and I've also cut out all my other pieces of what I'm going to use so far for my vision board. So I did decide to go ahead and use a glue stick to glue onto the cork board. I found that this worked pretty well. What I would do is kind of glue it down, and then in the end I figured that if I actually put the glue on top, like on the edges, then that helped the edges of the pictures to lay down. Now in the end, I want this to really I did try to separate my board into quadrants, and so it's not exact, but the bottom right is pretty much going to be my health, fitness, wellness area. The bottom left is business, so it's like brands that I want to work with, goals for my YouTube channel and things like that. And then I've got my top left is kind of mixed with you know, wealth and money and investments, as well as family, relationships and all of that, friendships. And then top right is like faith, mental clarity, travel. So, you know, it's kind of separated, but not really. And then in the middle, I do have that big quote that says, "Be a story worth telling." So that's kind of, I guess, my theme for 28. So I got these little like glitter glue bottles. I have one in green and one in pink, and I'm just kind of adding a border around the board. It didn't really come out how I wanted. It doesn't end up looking like this in the end, and I'm not sure I'm going to leave it like that at all. This thing will definitely transform throughout the year. So I've got all my scraps back here. I got my vision board right here, what I have so far. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I can't wait for you guys to show me what you've made. Tag me if you make your vision board. I really want to see it. If you guys want to tag me on Instagram or show me on Twitter or something like that. Mine is still wet, but I'm still going to pick it up and show you guys what I have. And I'll show you guys a close-up of it. But as you can see, the whiteboard side, I have write the vision. And I've got some check marks there that are just kind of showing how I'm going to check off my goals once I get there. And then on the other side, instead of using the tacks like I did last time, because that does tend to fall off, I did go ahead and glue these things down, and I think that's going to stay a little bit better. But I also left some space because I noticed that throughout the year, or throughout the years, depending on how long it's been since I've made the board, I tend to want to add things. So I do have some space. I'm going to get up and show you guys. So I think you guys can see clearly here. I used, my lights may be a little bit too bright, but I used glitter glue on the edges that I got from the 99-cent store. All of my pictures came from different magazines. The flower I got from the 99-cent store. It was like a bouquet, and the one in the corner as well is also from the 99-cent only store. And then markers and everything I already had, so these are dry erase markers. And I've just got some space on there just so that I can add things whenever I want to. I've got glitter and dust and everything all over me, but I'm so glad that I got to do my vision board finally. I'm really excited and happy with it. I'm glad I have space on it so that I can add to it, and I'm glad I kept this because I can go ahead and, you know, make updates and everything on the whiteboard side. But I would encourage you guys to do this. This is going to be my third vision board, and I have literally seen things from my vision board come to pass. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you're going to do this. If you've already done it, tell me something that's on your vision board. Wishing you guys a wonderful, beautiful, blessed, and prosperous year. We can do this, whatever your goals are, whatever your intentions are. I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm so grateful for you guys for following me here on this channel. If you're not subscribed, please make sure that you do join the fam, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.